What's up guys, Trav White here. Welcome back to the channel. A lot of you guys have been asking for more makeover videos, so I have an awesome one in store for you today. I am here with my buddy Mark Springer, who's the founder of Avatar Nutrition, which I'm sure he'll tell you all about in a second. But we're gonna take Mark on a full makeover, his style, his grooming, his hair, his skincare. We're gonna cover everything. So let's get into it. All right, so I'm here with Mark Springer, founder of Avatar Nutrition. Mark, you want a makeover. Tell us a little bit about why.
Well, that's a really good question, Travis.
I mean, you look phenomenal right now, clearly.
I don't see why I would need a makeover. Yeah, this has been an interesting year. For people who watch us in the future, we're coming to you from the illustrious 2020, and I've basically been working from home now since everything shut down. I didn't really have much style to begin with, and I realized that eventually we're all going to be coming out of our caves. As somebody who's a leader of a business that's trying to make a positive impact in the world, I need to look the part and be presentable and not look like kind of like a bum.
Is this your quarantine beard and hair cut? Is that what we got going on?
It is. Well, this actually this is beard number 3 from quarantine.
All right.
Because that's basically what I've been doing, is just working from home and growing a beard, and it gets too long, I cut it off, it grows back. The hair has just kind of been doing its thing.
You got the mullet going on, I see.
Yeah, it turned into an accidental mullet. But like, it's just not gonna cut it. So like, I'll be like on a professional call, like I'll be doing a team meeting, we might be talking to like a potential partner company or something like that, and I freak out if I don't have a hat nearby. It's like, oh, I gotta get on this call, I need to throw on a hat because I know the hair looks awful. And there's nothing I can do about it. If I leave my house, I have to put a hat on, and I would like to just be able to have hair that can look up at the sky, and the sky can look and see, oh yeah, there's not a hat there, it's actually hair.
That's presentable.
Yeah, it's presentable. Before we started shooting, Travis and I were joking about this earlier, but it's true. Homeless people have stopped asking me for money. So,
because they're like, oh, he's out here begging too.
This guy's having a rough go.
Yeah.
You know? That was kind of like a wake-up call for me, where it's like, if we're really going to take this company to fulfill its mission and make the impact that we want to make on the world, I can't be looking the way that I look, because your appearance is a huge part of how you communicate with people. And if it looks like you're not taking care of yourself, how are you taking care of your company? How's your company going to take care of the business relationship and fulfilling your end of things? So really everything's got to come together and understand, like, I've never done any skincare. I know sunscreen is a thing you're supposed to do, and like that's about all I know about it. I don't really do it.
Yeah.
I am aware that you can do beard care.
That's a thing. It is a thing.
I've heard of that.
Yes.
As you can tell from my hair and beard, not much is going on right now in terms of maintenance. And then when it comes to style, I'm helpless. I'm absolutely helpless. I like blue jeans. But as I can show you, every pair of jeans that I own has been blown out in the same place. And so I wind up just like wearing sweats, because they're what fits my legs.
Because you're a big dude, right? You're founder of a nutrition company.
Right.
You clearly stay fit. You lift a lot of weight. You're in the gym all the time. So it's like, how do you find clothes that can fit your waist and fit your, what do you squat, like 500 pounds, 400 pounds?
In the high 500s.
Yeah, so you're squatting like quarter of a ton of weight, and you're like, you need pants that can fit you.
Right.
That look professional, look presentable. You need shirts that can go over your shoulders and over your arms, and then not be too baggy here in the midsection. You came to the right guy. I'm gonna help you with all this stuff. I do wanna start though with discovering your personality, your unique style, because I can't style you the way that I would style myself, because how I dress is very unique to me. And if I were to style you that way, I would just be dressing you like I dress myself.
Right.
And so my goal is to figure out who you are on the inside and how we can polish that off and present that to the world. I'd say if you're ready to get into it, we can jump into it. Okay, so we are going to go over what one of my style mentors, Tanner Guzzi, he came up with the 3 style archetypes. But before we get into that, I want you to show me what's going on with your jeans here, because you were having some problems with every single pair of your jeans.
Every pair of jeans that I have has exploded in the same place. And it's right there.
So what this tells me is One, your legs are jacked. So what we're gonna need to do is find a pair of jeans that fits your waist, but also fits your seat, and probably we'll have to get them tailored because they're going to be too wide or long in the ankles. And we'll probably have to size up to fit your quads and your seat, and then we'll have to get your waist tailored and your ankles tailored as well. The other option is to look at brands that sell athletic fit jeans. So I know Levi's, I think it's either 513 or something like that. They make athletic fit jeans, which is built for large quads and a large seat. I know J. Crew has athletic fit pants, but that's the solution here for this. So you don't ever have to deal with exploding crotch when you're walking down the street. Let's jump over to discovering your unique style.
Okay.
Because then once we know that, then we can know what stores to shop at. We can know which specific staples and pieces we can buy. And then we can essentially cut out, because when you walk into a store and you just see clothes everywhere, you might get a little overwhelmed. You're like, where do I start? But once we know what your unique style is, we'll have a list of staples and we can walk in with a plan. And we won't waste money. We won't buy things you don't need that you'll never wear again. Every single item can go with everything. And you can just walk in, grab something out of your closet, and know that it's going to match and it's going to be you. Your personality, your unique style, and then you can just go about your day. You don't have to worry about your outfits at all. We're just taking choice, anxiety, like stressing about outfits, we're just taking it all out of the equation, and you're gonna know that you look good and you're not gonna waste money. Benefit of doing what we're gonna do is, instead of just shopping for one outfit, what we're gonna do is shop for individual pieces that are versatile. So when you have individual versatile pieces, you can put together 15 outfits, 10 outfits, 20 outfits, just from 5 to 10 pieces of clothing.
Nice. So why don't you teach me more about these archetypes?
Yeah, so the 3 archetypes that Tanner came up with are, the first one's the refined man. Basically, your Wall Street banker. You ever seen the show Suits?
I've seen posters of it.
Posters of it,
I know
okay.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, so it's like the power tie, the power suit, very driven by status and finances and money, and that's sort of like the extreme version of the refined man. This guy's going to be wearing slacks, button-down suits, very formal wear. Then we have the rugged guy who's kind of like the outdoorsman, kind of like the Grizzly Adams type man that we got going on here. We have like, you got flannel, you have a lot of denim, leather. These are pieces that the rugged guy would probably opt for, like canvas jackets, things that are very weather protectant, things that are functional outdoors. That's the rugged guy. And then we have the rakish man, which is more like, he sees clothing as fashion, he sees clothing as art. He wants to present the creative or the musician. He's pushing boundaries, he's setting trends, he's taking it to the next level. I think of David Bowie, I think of Pharrell, I think of Michael Jackson. You know, just people who push fashion forward, you know?
Right.
So that's sort of like the 3 extremes, and of course you can be somewhere in the middle, right? You don't have to say, oh, I'm 100% this or I'm 100% this. So just to give you an example, for me, I'm like definitely have some refined in me, and then I also have rakish in me, because like I got long hair, I like rocking man buns, I like wearing ripped jeans, you know, leather jackets, but I also like wearing a casual button-down t-shirt and like formal jeans, nice boots. So I definitely have a combination of refined and rakish in me. It's not extreme to one end or the other.
How do you find out what you are and like where you fall into different categories?
Well, usually most guys, when I explain that, say, oh, I think that I fall somewhere in here. If I were just to imagine myself as who I am on the inside, like I see myself more as the rugged guy, or I see myself more as the refined guy, or I see myself having a little bit of both of this in me. Did anything come up for you while I was explaining that you're like, oh, I think that I gravitate more towards that?
Like, I definitely am not the Wolf of Wall Street or American Psycho or anything like that, so I'm not refined. I just know that that's just not who I am. I feel like if I was going to identify with one, as much as a stereotype as it probably is for somebody who likes to lift weights and play rugby and have a beard, probably rugged would be the main one. Now I know that there does probably need to be some sort of refined air when it comes to how I present myself professionally in that setting. However, being the owner of a company, you kind of just are who you are.
And keep in mind, like, these aren't set in stones. These are like launching points.
Right.
So these are things where like, oh, well, I feel like I have some rugged in me, but I'm also an athlete. Like, I want to be able to be comfortable. I want to have like fitted sportswear. So you can bring in who you are and keep it authentic to you. This is just sort of a launching pad to like see, okay, like we can start bringing in some leather, we can bring in some denim, but we also want to bring in athletic pieces. We want to bring in maybe athleisure, you know, more casual, refined. Yeah, you don't want to go all the way up to a suit and tie, but you want to still be presentable.
Yeah, like what would Burt Reynolds wear in a boardroom? You know? But like, yeah, I appreciate the outdoors. I appreciate freedom. I appreciate ruggedness in general, being a human being. I've probably got a rakish side to me, right? Because I'm a very creative person. And I don't want people to think it's like, oh, you know, here's just some meathead and that's just what he is. But yeah, like I really enjoy playing music. I enjoy having long hair.
But there's the opportunity for us to say, okay, this is where we're going to sort of start here, and then we're going to branch out and see what you love and what pieces you're most comfortable in. The cool thing about being a founder of a company is you can have like sort of almost a uniform that's you. Like, why does Mark Zuckerberg wear a gray t-shirt every day? Why did Steve Jobs wear a black turtleneck and dad jeans and New Balance sneakers? Like, that was his thing. That was like his uniform. You have the freedom to do that if you wanted to, and like sort of figure out who you are and the direction you want to go with that.
I really like the idea of rugged, confident, and professional.
Perfect.
Right? There's no reason
we can work with that.
Can't go together.
I love what you said, Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds in the boardroom.
In the boardroom, yeah. We can make that work. We can, like, especially with your grooming, I think is where a lot of that stuff's gonna come in. Well, let's take a look at your closet and see what we can
I didn't have a
donate.
chance to prepare.
Even better.
You
That's
get the
best
authentic
part.
look. Oh no.
All right, let's do it.
No hiding it.
Dude, so this is what we're working with here.
This is what we're working with.
All right, I'm not seeing much Burt Reynolds in the boardroom going on right now.
No.
But we got a lot of like sweats here that I'm seeing. This is cool for chilling, doing nothing, I guess.
Yeah.
But in terms of like going through meetings, so I do see, you know, like you got a Calvin Klein button down. I'd be curious to see how this fits on you. This is definitely more refined. So we can obviously hold on to a lot of these dressier pieces. Can I actually see how this fits on you?
Yeah.
Can you try it on? This is definitely something that we can donate because it just doesn't fit you anymore. Or you can get less jacked if you want to hold on to it. If you want to hold on to this for if you ever cut or lose weight, like this could fit you again because it's a nice jacket for sure. There was a piece in here that really caught my eye. Just kind of made me want to say what's going on here.
So I couldn't help myself.
What do we got? What is this?
This was an Instagram impulse buy, my only one. I just saw this shirt. I was laughing so hard. Yeah, maybe not something I should wear in a professional setting.
Probably not. However, this is like hilarious for parties.
Yep.
You know, or it's like you're chilling and watching TV. You can rock this, but this is not something that we're obviously gonna wear when you're meeting with business partners or you're meeting with stuff like that. So I was gonna put this over in the rainy day pile for like never wear ever unless you want to make people laugh. So this, I want to see how this fits you because this is actually exactly what I was thinking for you, like a nice Henley. In like an olive color or an earth tone. Like this has rugged written all over it.
I'll slap this on real quick. Don't be hating on that one. That's one of my favorites.
Alright, let's see. So this actually fits you really nicely. You see how the shoulder seams are right at your shoulder points right here. That's exactly where they should be. The sleeves might be a little long, but that's actually okay. I don't have a problem with that because this is like a rugged casual shirt. It's not like a dress shirt that you're gonna put a suit jacket over it. We're gonna keep this in your wardrobe. This is gonna be one of your go-to pieces and we're gonna add on to this. We're gonna keep building. Cool, so now we're just gonna go through the rest of his closet and we're gonna make a donate pile and we're gonna make a keep pile. And then if you have anything that's sentimental that you wanna keep, whether it falls into your archetype or not, like we'll still keep it. So
nice.
Yeah. See you guys in a little bit. So the thing about me and I think for everyone is that I just hate gray dress shirts. on guys, on anyone really. I think it doesn't do any favors for anybody's skin tone, for their eye color. It makes people look dull. It doesn't really go with anything. I think a gray suit can work really well because you can put a white button down under it or a navy button down. Gray dress shirts, in my opinion, don't do anyone any favors. So I think we just like toss this.
This is going in the bye-bye pile.
Let's just toss that then. So when it comes to like wire hangers, things like wool, you'll probably want to put on a wooden hanger because this is going to change the shape of the shoulder, especially since it doesn't fit on it perfectly.
Oh man.
It's going to add a lot of creases and points onto the wool sweater. And then the same with pants, because one, it's going to add a lot of crease where there shouldn't be creases. And then two, it slips off easier. It can just fall. And so you want something that's wooden, something that might have like a little bit of a rubber grip to hold on to the pants, and something more round so it's not just creasing. All right, let's look at footwear. All right, so we got your footwear right here. This is what we're working with. Can you pick up the pair of shoes that is like your daily go-to?
Well, usually it's my flip-flops, which are not pictured.
All right.
But if not for my flip-flops, it's the Chucks, because those are also gym shoes. And so really the only place that I go that's not my apartment. And occasionally if I'm just going to the grocery store and I'm not working out, I'll wear these little blue guys if I'm not wearing flip-flops.
Gotcha.
So that's pretty much it.
Can I be honest with you? I don't see anything here that matches the style we're going for. Maybe besides your cowboy boots, which is like kind of your rugged thing, but that's not a daily wear for you. Like these, they're quick and easy. You can slide right into them, but like not a fan.
I guess you could say my style is comfort.
Yeah.
But again, that's not even style.
That's not a style, yeah. I think that we need to polish off a lot of this stuff to get to you on the inside and who you really are. Having said that, two things come to my mind what we can get you. The first one is like a lace-up boot. I think would go really well with denim. It would go really well with your Henleys and really well with denim jackets. Is like just like a combat lace-up boot. The other thing that I think would go really nice, because you do value comfort, but we also want to keep it stylish, is like a leather sneaker. It's something you can dress up and you can dress down. It's something that will elevate your casual wear to the point of, I don't want to be refined, but I also don't want to be sloppy.
Right.
Do you ever wear these dress shoes here? These fall kind of more in the refined category, right?
So back when we were still going into the office, I would wear those, like especially if we knew that somebody was coming in, like a vendor or somebody like that. I would usually wear slacks, nicer shoes, like a button down.
So the main issue that I see with these is that they're all square-toed. Square-toed shoes, in my opinion, just don't flatter outfits. They don't flatter silhouettes of the feet. They don't flatter the overall silhouette of the look. I think going with something more rounded. So the way a shoe is shaped is called the last. So the last of a shoe is essentially, it's a mold that brand will build the shoe around. And the last of the shoe, it differs from shoe to shoe. Like every brand has their own shoe last. What I like to look for in a last is a really nice round toe, something that's comfortable, that's not going to leave blisters all over your feet. In my opinion, you could like chunk all these out.
Oof.
Yeah, I would say we could get another pair like this, just without the square toe. None of these really fall into the rugged category. All these are kind of refined, because it's nice to have one pair of like refined shoes that you could just go with when the time comes that you need to dress up, you need to wear a suit. It's always nice to have at least one suit and shoes for when the occasion calls for it.
Right.
And then also the stitching is important. I see that obviously your shoes are broken here. So the way that shoes are stitched can also play a big role in the quality of the shoe. The soles are either glued onto shoes, that's called cementing, or they're Blake stitched, which is a single stitch where it stitches the sole onto the upper of the shoe. Or shoes can be Goodyear welted, which there's another middle layer in between. It adds protection between the sole and the upper of the shoe. It's like almost a double stitch. Blake stitch is a single stitch, it's more flexible. A Goodyear welt is gonna be a lot more stiff. You're not gonna be able to bend it as much. So that's just a difference in how shoes are stitched together. And the best quality shoes usually are Goodyear welted, but Blake stitch is also good quality as well, because both Blake stitch and Goodyear welt shoes can have the soles resoled. I think that if you're not attached to these, like all these can be donated. except for these. We'll keep these.
All right, so where's our first adventure gonna go to?
Yeah, so I have a list of staples here. We gotta get you some new denim, some chinos, denim jacket, some Henleys, and lace combat boots, and leather sneakers. That's what I have for you as your staples here, because those are gonna all fit into kind of just that rugged, but still casual type of look.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
It's exciting. I feel like I'm becoming a man.
All right, let's go shopping. Okay, so we weren't allowed to film in Stag for privacy reasons, but we just went shopping. We got Mark some awesome rugged clothes. Really excited to put together some outfits for him, and we'll show you guys what we come up with. Woohoo! What's up guys, Trav White here. We're here with day 2 of Mr. Springer's makeover. Yesterday we covered the style. We got him some denim, we got him some Henleys, some denim jackets, some boots. Now today, we gotta fix, it's kind of covered up right now, you can't see it, but
thankfully,
we gotta fix what's going on with the beard and the hair. And so I decided to come over to the BeardBrand headquarters, who are the experts in beard and hair. So we got our man, Bob the Barber, with us. Everyone's like, what's up, Bob?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
We're about to get a cut. We're gonna get Mark cut with Bob the Barber. It's gonna be good, so let's do it.
All right, I guess we got to come out of hiding. There's a reason why I wear a hat all the time.
So, Mr. Mark, what are the goals here? What are we doing for you today, sir?
I've basically been hiding under a hat for quite some time now. It just doesn't look good. It's awful. I don't know what to do with it. I really enjoy having long hair, and the goal, I guess, is because it takes the top of the hair longer to grow. I got a pretty big forehead. I'm not sure if my hairline is receding or that's just how it always has been. And like this beard too, this is about like 5 weeks of growth. It grows like ridiculously fast.
Any inspiration for the beard as far as like shapes and lengths and
what
end goals?
Your creative discretion. We can always try again in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's okay. That's it. You've been blessed.
Look at that mullet.
Is it feasible? Like, to help other people sort of find the same freedom that I did from beating childhood obesity. Because I was a little chubby guy, and overcoming that really gave me a new lease on life. And so I was like, you know, as a student, I would like to be able to help people out. My first client was about 420 pounds, and he was sent to me because his doctor said, if you don't lose weight, you're gonna die. So you gotta do something. And so that was the first guy I worked with, and he told me that, and I was kind of scared. I was like, all right, that's
to do your job well.
That's going in the deep end, right? But lost a little over 200 pounds working with me and totally turned his life around. One of the coolest things wasn't just seeing the physical changes, but it was seeing his personality start to emerge as he was losing weight. Like, the sense of humor came out, and he really had this big personality. That was awesome, but he ended up moving away. Like, his job took him somewhere else. But on our last session together, he kind of broke down, and we both got a little emotional, and he thanked me for saving his life. And so in that moment, I knew this is what I was put on this earth for. I got to try to share this with as many people as possible, because there's so many other Davids out there that need help.
You know, it's starting to sound a lot like the work that we do, you know?
Yeah.
As barbers or miracle workers in a different way, and because it's the same thing. It's, you see people's, the best sides of people come out when they look and feel good. So.
Oh yeah, and but just think about
it's like, I'm just like, we're the same, you and me.
Well, no, it's very true. God, that's a big difference. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Bob. You guys are awesome.
All right, so we're gonna talk hair care. So why don't you just show me like what you use currently for your hair products, like your shampoo and conditioner?
Yeah, I've been keeping it simple. I have this HEB shampoo.
All right.
Yep.
This is a dandruff 2-in-1. Now, do you have dandruff, Mark?
No.
No.
Yeah, I just, it said shampoo, so I grabbed it.
No. Okay, so if you don't have dandruff, you don't need to use a dandruff shampoo. Mainly because the active ingredient is pyrithione zinc. And pyrithione zinc is basically a bacteria fighter. We picked you up some BeardBrand shampoo and conditioner. So this is the Tree Ranger line right here, which the cool thing about their products is that they all have the exact same scent. So Tree Ranger shampoo, Tree Ranger conditioner, Tree Ranger styling, sea salt spray. So everything smells the same, from your shampoo to your conditioner to your styling balm to your beard oil. So everything is going to have a similar scent. So you're not having like competing scents fighting one another. The main detergent in this one is much gentler. It's sodium lauryl methyl isethionate. Basically it's just much gentler on your scalp, and it still cleans off the oil, cleans off the dirt, and it fights against it. So yeah, we got you some new products so you can put away the dandruff shampoo when you don't have dandruff and upgrade to much nicer quality products.
Awesome.
Now it's time.
We're gonna put it all together.
Time for us to put it all together. We're gonna put some outfits together. You got your haircut, you got your beard styled, looking sharp. Now we're going to put all the clothes we got, we'll put some outfits together, we're gonna upgrade your wardrobe, and I'm excited to see this makeover. This is cool.
Yeah, me too. Let's do it.
All right, cool. All right, Mark, so this is your first outfit. How do you feel? That's what I want to know, first off. Yeah?
It feels very appropriate. It feels like me. And I'm really ready to be able to have things open back up so I can go outside with it on.
Will you go into Zoom meetings without a hat on this time?
Yes, yes. That's something that's really big. It's just being able to leave my house without a hat and not feel embarrassed or awkward or have to do a mullet bun.
So let's run through what we got you real quick. So the shoes down here, we got them from Stag, Provisions for Men. These are Red Wing boots, and it's the Iron Ranger model. The jeans are black raw denim. They're Levi's 501s, so it's the more relaxed fit. We still do need to get them tailored, but I went ahead and did a pin roll here at the bottom. So it's a way of tailoring your jeans without having to take them to the tailor, at least temporarily, but we do ultimately want to take them to the tailor. The jacket is the Levi's Classic. It's also from Stag, and we went with the darker denim because I felt like that just matched your complexion a little better, especially when you pair it with like a lighter shirt. The shirt is from Scotch and Soda, and you can see on the bottom the cut is not perfectly straight. It curls a little bit. I think it just adds some character that is different from a normal t-shirt. And then we had to add a piece of him, obviously. This necklace means a lot to him, so we're keeping the necklace clearly because it just brings everything together with a little bit of accessorizing. So that's what we did for this outfit. You want to see the next one?
Let's do it.
All right. All right, so this is outfit number 2. We kept it really simple. I went with a waffle knit long sleeve t-shirt as fall is coming. We went with the off-white color, and we did some olive chinos. They're the AG brand from Nordstrom. The top is Ralph Lauren. It's the double R version, which is their more rugged line, and we got that at Stag. And then we kept the Red Wing boots, the Iron Ranger boots, because they're versatile and you can wear them with pretty much anything. You can wear them with chinos, with jeans, and any long pant outside of a suit, really, and it'll work. How do you feel in this outfit?
This one is super comfortable. I really like it. I'm ready for the weather to cool off just a bit because a lot of the looks that we have are more cool weather oriented, but I'm really digging it, and this shirt is awesome.
We got the fall tones going with the fall season coming up. So, dude, I think we got a winner, man. It's simple, too. That's the best part, is that it's a t-shirt and chinos. There we go.
Make sure
Articulate your words.
You ever seen Anchorman?
Yeah, yeah.
Mickey Mouse stringed his hand was severed in a bear trap. Bear trap.
Give us a second.
Windy.
It's a dirty, sassy liquor. So sassy. Ray's good liquor.